Hello there and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video, this time on a new Natlan preview teaser. There's been already, this is the third one plus the proper trailer we've had a while ago. Oh my god, this is amazing. One thing I want to say straight off the bat, I thought the Saurians would be way bigger than this. Unless this guy is like a baby and the adult's supposed to be like twice the size, I really thought Saurians would be way bigger than this. I don't know, or at least like as big as a character, not just like this. This feels like, you know, the party member you get after beating the boss version of the Geo Bishop, you know? Anyway, let's get through it. The name is Little Buddy, so I guess we're going to be shown some more and the about the Saurians, and the thumbnail was a snowy area with something that looked a bit different. So let's get going. Let's see what they have in store for us today. So we have the Traveler, Paimon, and one of the Saurians. That does look like a baby, though. It looks different from the ones we've seen. Ooh. Oh my god. That looks beautiful. Okay. He waddles into the ground. What the heck's that? Oh, hello, it's an enemy? Whoa, that looks cool. That's it. Well, I guess the scene I saw in the thumbnail, and it's more towards here, I think, yeah, it's this area. So we get to see a bunch of different areas within Natlan, and I gotta say, Natlan looks beautiful. I think this gives me very, like, when it comes to terms, like in terms of beauty as an area, this gives me very Inazuma vibes, right? Inazuma to me as a zone was very beautiful to traverse and to just sit around and look around. The purple grass and the different gradients within it, and just generally speaking, the area was really, really good. Like, don't get me wrong, every region within Genshin has its beautiful parts, right? Even the more generic Mondstadt that's mainly like hills, mountains, and plains, right? Technically it has Dragon Spine because it's part of Mondstadt anyway. But yeah, I'm honestly really excited to explore Natlan. So what do we have? So we have the little Saurian, which I guess this isn't the baby, because from the first preview teaser, this guy looks way different. So yeah, but I did hear something about the Traveler getting its own like Saurian or something like that. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like a pet or if it's supposed to be like, hey, you get sort of a device that allows you to turn into any of the Saurians whenever you want. I'm not entirely sure what it's all about. I cannot wait for the live stream. Oh my god. So he waddles away into a cave. Oh, there's a drill looking thing here. So I'm gonna guess something. This is a Khaenri'ah drill from the designs on the inside that the inhabitants of the village painted over, right? Either put some drapes over it and then painted, but no, from the angular looks of it, is just like they painted over the drill bits, like the armor part of the drill. Well, not armor. Anyway, the flat part of the drill. Oh man, like let's remember that in Sumeru Desert we had, and even in the Sumeru Rainforest, we had those humongous Khaenri'ah robots. So I'm really excited to see what other remains of Khaenri'ah we have. But then, because we're still pretty close to the entrance to Khaenri'ah. Well, technically Fontaine is as close as here. Like, my guess is that we're going to get into Natlan through the passage at the bottom left side, or at the bottom of the Sumeru Desert. There's that area with the big robot on top of a little valley / canyon, and I'm guessing that's where we enter through it. I've been having this theory ever since, you know, I've heard about Natlan coming out. Well, that's a very long time, actually. Well, ever since I saw it, and like a while ago. Whatever. I'm stumbling on my own words, that's nice. Next we have this place. What is this, is the question. Well, of course, it's something that has to do with Geo from the color of the crystal. This is most likely something with being infused with Geo, so it makes sense. It's making rocks float around it. It could be just another like sort of puzzle mechanic within the world, like you got to do something and then it stops and it like retracts these things and it makes a shape or whatever. I don't know. This place, on the other hand, looks so good. I really hope we have a way bigger area of this like crystalline structure sort of deal, and it's not just a chamber where you get some story beats or some world quest, because this looks so good. I really hope we get some actual like area within Natlan that's like bigger and it's explorable, and you get like some puzzles maybe, or some hidden chests within the crevices that can form from this kind of structure. Also, what is that in the mid? Oh, it's... Wait, is that abyssal energy corrupting the crystals? Because the effect looks very similar to the effect you have, oh come on little guy, the effect that there was from the final area of the Sumeru Desert where there's the hole in the sky. I don't remember its name, but it's similar to that. I guess this could have something to do with the abyss. Then we have what, generally speaking, looks to be a snowy area, but makes no real sense. Unless, and hear me out, this is at the true southmost end of Natlan, and Natlan has some form, not Natlan, sorry, Teyvat has poles. But it still doesn't make sense to go from one of the hotter areas in Teyvat straight to the Arctic Circle, as you will. But again, it doesn't necessarily look like snow. Could also be white sand, I guess. There's a bit of like the gradient here between the white and what looks to be more sand or ground. So it could be white sand. It could be snow. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, first vibes, this gives me a bit of snow, which again, if it's in the southmost point, it could make some sense. Another little village with some really cool looking trees, not gonna lie. I still wish these random villages were slightly bigger, but then again, you would have Teyvat in it of itself be way too big and have way too much empty space between actual points of interest, you know? Anyway, even now, the way Genshin kind of fills that space is using the chests and the puzzles, right? So you go from chest to chest, puzzle to puzzle, while going from point of interest to point, from A to B, right? Like there's A in this corner, B in this corner, and you have a bunch of empty space that's filled with puzzles and chests. So if you made Teyvat even bigger, just to make, you know, the cities bigger, to make the traveling time bigger, because, you know, it would make sense. Because I still feel like there being like 2 kilometers between, 2.5 kilometers between Mondstadt and Liyue is a bit weird for how, you know, big they should be when called nations. And that's the reason why I'm excited for the anime. Maybe in the anime we'll see the proper sizes of the nations rather than just, you know, the in-game size. But yeah. Quaint little village, really cool trees. There's also petals coming off of them. What's next? He burrows into the ground and goes to this cool looking new enemy. It kind of gives me consecrated beast vibes, but I think we already have a Dendro one. But it also gives me sort of totem vibes, right? Totemic vibes. Which does also sort of make sense in a way with the inspirations of Natlan. Yeah, but bro looks creepy a bit. Of course, maybe if it was Electro and not Dendro, it would have looked even creepier. I'm not sure like how, like it has a little. Oh, it has double explosions. Okay. Where's that? Where are those 3? Anyway, But yeah, so we get a new enemy, a bunch of new really nice looking areas, and honestly, really hope we do get some volcanic areas, like seriously at this point. Most likely, so here's my theory. If there are any volcanic areas, if there are any, which there should be in Natlan, it's the nation of Pyro. If there's not even one volcano in the nation of Pyro, that would be so weird. Because we haven't even seen a volcano yet in Teyvat. But anyway, since we haven't seen any, if there are any volcanic areas, like proper volcanoes, most likely they're keeping that for the final preview, if there's any more, or the livestream trailer / livestream footage. So most likely we'll see it there, and if we don't see it there, then I guess they're either just literally not there, or they're keeping it as a full surprise for the player to explore. Either way, this was a pretty cool preview teaser. I am still quite excited to see what Natlan has in store story-wise and exploration-wise, because the world looks really good. And yeah, that's it from me. If you have enjoyed this video, why not leave a like, comment, or even subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.